What's good, everyone? So I've watched Batman Caped Crusader. This is a 10-episode animated Batman series that is releasing on Prime Video with all 10 episodes from the 1st of August. Now, I'll admit, I have been out of the loop with recent DC animated titles. I don't know why, but I just have. Over the years, they have released some absolute bangers. Movies like Batman, The Long Halloween, Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. I'll say in my younger days, there was Batman Beyond, the TV series, and of course, the goated Batman the animated series. So this new Batman animated series does have some big shoes to fill. So with that said, is Batman Caped Crusader worth watching? Let's get into my review. So Batman Caped Crusader is a hard-boiled animated series that follows the fearsome vigilante in his first year. Forged in the fire of tragedy, billionaire Bruce Wayne becomes something both more and less than human, the Batman. Night after night, against overwhelming odds, he wages his relentless one-man war on crime. Now, after watching all 10 episodes, guys, I'll say that overall, this is a decent watch. You can tell there is a lot of inspiration taken from Batman, the animated series. But with that said, once I finished the whole show, I did have a feeling that I wanted to feel more from the series because it's extremely similar to Batman the animated series, and because of that, it feels like it lacks a spark of freshness. Let's start with the story, and this series is a reimagining of the Batman mythology, and the story explores more of Batman's noir roots. There is an overarching storyline from start to finish, but each episode, at the same time, it does feel like its own contained story. One thing you'll notice is how mature the series feels and is. Now, like I said at the start of my review, I've been out the loop for a while with recent DC animated titles, but this show felt a lot more mature than I expected. It's darker, and because of this element, the show has an atmosphere and edginess to it that I enjoyed. The series felt at its strongest when, Batman is exploring the detective elements, his more noir detective elements. I felt that the balance was slightly off when Batman kicks into action. There wasn't enough there to really stick with me, and also the pacing of each episode at times was a little off. Next, onto the characters, and there is a whole load of Batman characters sprinkled throughout this whole show. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, is played by Hamish Linklater, and I felt he did a good job with the voice acting and the overall character. Of course, extremely huge shoes to fill with the legendary late Kevin Conroy, and with such high expectations, I felt he did a good job. What surprised me the most in this series, though, is that they made Batman not a likable character in this series, which is an interesting creative choice. I really like the depiction of Alfred in this series. He definitely is the heartbeat of the whole show, and seeing him depicted in this way, it is refreshing. Now, the villains of the show, I'm not going to say who they are because I want you guys to go into this show just like I did with no notion of anything. But what I will say is that there are some extremely interesting villains and some extremely reinvention of villains. Some of them were really cool and others were a bit meh. Lastly, I have the cinematography, or in this case, the animation, and I liked the animation style in this show. Now, it doesn't push the boundaries of what already exists in the DC animated universe, but the whole look and feel and certain character designs I thought were really cool. So overall, guys, Batman Caped Crusader is a decent watch. This is a very different take to Batman that I've not seen before, and I appreciated that. Some of the creative choices I liked, some I could have done without. I really like the mature tone to the series, giving it an edge. With that said, I feel that the space that we're in right now with superhero animation as a whole, X-Men 97, Invincible, the whole Spider-Verse series, I needed more from this series. So with that said, I give Batman Caped Crusader a Lowry 3 out of 5 stars. This is a decent watch. This isn't Batman the animated series level, but it's still an enjoyable watch. Thank you very much for watching this review. If you've watched the series, let me know down below in the comments your thoughts on it. Also, let me know your thoughts of where this series ranks in your DC animated list. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more movie, TV news, and reviews. I also have my Everything Lowry show streaming once a week, where I go through all of the entertainment news of the week. That's it for this video, and until my next one, guys, peace.